There's one very good reason why it doesn't matter to me when he tells me that his victim is a liar. And that reason is because he's lied about me. And when he was called out for lying about me, the people who called him out were threatened so that he could continue his lies. See, when this first started, he lied about me and said that I was lying about my childhood, that my family wasn't abusive. My father was loving. So was my mother. And I was just a spoiled brat that was lying about everything. And some of my neighbors saw that and came forward and said, no, we lived next to these people. It was awful. And those people, my neighbors, received death threats. They received threats to their children. They received harassment for attempting to tell the truth amongst Adonis Paul's lies. Because if he lies, he has thousands of followers who will help him get rid of anybody willing to counteract his lies. If somebody else lies, though, he has full permission from his thousands of followers to push that person to suicide, to punish them for daring to lie. See, only he's allowed to lie. Only him. And I think that's garbage. I think that's bullshit. He shouldn't be allowed to get away with the things that he literally pushes people to kill themselves over. He's lied about me, and that tells me for a fact that he's lied about other people. And yet he still thinks it's okay to attack people and push them to hurt themselves and use the excuse of, well, they lied. The hypocrisy. See, this group, they think I killed somebody. They want you to believe I murdered somebody. And they say, well, even though I didn't do the crime myself, I apparently triggered somebody who committed a crime. I accidentally triggered a mentally ill person who committed a crime. And I'll live with that for the rest of my life. These people intentionally trigger mentally ill people every single day. When do they get held accountable for what happens when you intentionally trigger mentally ill people? Because eventually something bad is going to happen. And their excuse, whenever the idea that one of these mentally ill people they attack could lash out, their excuse is always, well, they were already mentally ill. So it's nobody's fault because that person was already sick. But it matters that this group is intentionally hurting mentally ill people, poking at them, and riling them up and antagonizing them. It matters a lot. And YouTube has ignored it for way too long. This man should not be allowed to continue getting away with what he does just because he has a large following that will threaten, harass, and terrorize anybody that speaks out against him.